Hey, everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive into A Course in Miracles.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
So yesterday in Lesson 3, we were talking about, starting to recognize those sneaky ego thoughts
Yeah,
and how we can choose to listen to the Holy Spirit instead.
right. And kind of like seeing through the ego's tricks a little bit.
Exactly. So, we're starting to see the world with new eyes
Yeah.
and kind of question everything we thought we
Yeah,
knew.
like what is real?
Right.
Right.
So today, Lesson 4.
Okay.
It's like, okay, now we're really going to kick it up a notch.
All right.
It really challenges us to question the very nature of our thoughts.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Are you ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So lesson 4, it says, these thoughts do not mean anything. They're like the things I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place.
Mm,
These things were made by the ego, and the ego does not see anything as it is.
right.
Therefore, it is impossible for its thoughts to mean anything. This is a major exercise in undoing the ego.
Okay.
It should not be undertaken lightly, nor should it be hurried through.
Yeah.
But it is necessary.
Wow.
Okay, so, whoa,
Yeah.
that's a pretty powerful statement, right?
It is. It's saying that our thoughts are, well, empty.
Yeah, yeah. It's like they're just empty, right?
Yeah.
So how do we even wrap our heads around that?
Well, it's important to remember that the Course teaches that the ego's purpose is to keep us separate from God,
Right.
right? To make us feel alone in this world. And so it creates like this world of illusion
Right.
with thoughts and beliefs and perceptions that aren't really real.
So it's like it's all fake.
It is.
It's all made up.
Yeah. It's like a movie set.
Yeah.
It looks real, but it's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when the lesson says these thoughts, quote unquote, do not mean anything,
Yeah.
it's like it's saying that they're all based on this false foundation, right?
Exactly. It's like building a house on sand. It's eventually going to crumble.
Right.
Yeah.
So even those thoughts that seem good,
Right. Like I'm a good person.
right, or I'm doing a good job.
Yeah. I'm successful.
Yeah.
Those are still based on that shaky foundation. So they're not really getting us to where we want to be.
Okay. I think I am starting to get this,
Yeah.
but I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky to think about my thoughts not meaning anything
I know. It can be unsettling.
because our thoughts are like such a big part of who we are.
It seems that way, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So how can they just be meaningless?
Well, think about it this way. If our thoughts are coming from that ego,
Yeah.
which is all about fear and separation,
Right.
how can they really lead us to happiness or fulfillment?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're coming from the wrong place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we recognize those thoughts for what they are,
Uh-huh.
we can start to free ourselves from the ego's grip.
So it's like it's not about trying to stop thinking altogether.
What? No, we can't really do that. Our minds are always going to be thinking,
Right.
but it's about choosing which thoughts to believe in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which ones we're going to act on.
Exactly.
It's like we're becoming the boss of our thoughts.
Yes. We are taking back our power.
Yes.
Yeah. And, I think it was really helpful when I was first learning this to remember that quote from the lesson.
Yeah.
These things were made by the ego, and the ego does not see anything as it is.
Right.
Right. So it's like we're learning to see our thoughts for what they are.
Yeah.
Illusions.
Made up.
Made up.
Yeah.
By the ego to keep us trapped.
Yeah. It's funny because just the other day I had this experience that really brought this lesson home for me.
Oh, I'd love to hear about it.
Okay, so I was running late for a meeting and I got stuck in traffic.
Ugh. I hate when that happens.
Oh, I know. And immediately my mind just started racing.
Yeah.
All these thoughts. I'm going to be so late. They're going to think I'm irresponsible. This is a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, my ego was having a field day right now.
Totally.
Right. But then I remembered lesson 4.
Oh, good for you.
And I took a deep breath
Yeah.
and I reminded myself that these thoughts,
Yeah.
this is just my ego trying to throw me off balance,
Yeah.
just make me feel all anxious and stressed. So I decided to just shift my focus.
I love that. How did you do that?
I put on some of my favorite music
Nice.
and just use the time to relax,
Ah, that's great.
center myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was really powerful
That's awesome.
because it reminded me that, like, I always have a choice
Yes, you do.
in how I
You don't-
respond to my thoughts.
Absolutely. And the more we practice that,
Yeah,
the easier it gets.
right. It's like we're training our minds.
Exactly. We're
Yeah.
building that muscle
Yeah.
of choosing peace instead of stress.
So to our listener out there,
Yeah.
think about your day so far.
Yeah. Have you noticed any thoughts
Yeah. Have you had any thoughts that haven't been serving you?
like worries about the future, maybe?
Regrets about the
Oh,
past?
yeah. Or comparisons?
Judgments about yourself or other people?
Yeah.
Because the goal isn't to, like, beat ourselves up for having these thoughts.
No, we all have them.
Right.
It's just about noticing them
Yeah.
with kindness and recognizing that they don't have any real power over us.
Unless we give it to them.
Yeah.
So lesson 4, I feel like it's a call to, like, question everything.
Yeah.
To step outside of that ego thought system
Mm.
and be open to a new way of seeing the world.
And you know that new way of seeing it, it's all about love and peace.
And understanding that we are all connected as one.
Yes.
Whoa, so much to ponder,
Yeah, I
right?
know. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, if our thoughts don't mean anything, then what does?
Right.
That's something we're going to keep exploring as we move through the workbook.
Absolutely.
See you tomorrow for lesson 5.
Bye, everyone.